Uh, Today's session is a demo session, just to give you an insight about how session is being planned and what is the mechanism or how we are planning to deliver this program. So it's basically a demo session, so which will give you some idea about how the training is been going to happen in the Azure Administrator training program here. So from the name itself or from the training course name itself, you will be able to identify this basically working on in a administrator or infrastructure based training program discussion. So basically we are discussing about understanding about cloud infrastructure. You may be already working on in a on premises cloud infrastructure for quite long time. You may be handling Windows servers, or you may be handling Linux servers, or you may be working on in a security side or networking side, or you may be starting a career on. You may be a fresher this year or last year. You may be completed your education and you want to move to a IT mode. So this is the first course we prefer to have on in a cloud side. So this training program is going to be more practical oriented, more scenario based. What exactly you are going to do it on in a real time scenario. So it's going to be that kind of sessions we've been planned here, rather than just finishing a presentation and leaving the uh, completing the training program. That is not the intention of our delivery here. So we always ensure that people who has been able to understand this concept, people who has been able to uh, get an idea about how practically things is been going to happen on in a ground level here. Now, for all our sessions or modules, you may be able to see there is a presentation is being shared here, right? So similar kind of presentation is being planned,
Good evening, sir.
and end of the program. Yeah, good evening. So someone has been joined. Yeah, please. Someone want to ask some questions? Vijay, you try to ask some questions, or you just joined?
No, sir. Now, after I will ask the questions. So,
No, no problem. So I just thought,
okay.
I thought
Thanks.
like you want to ask some questions. No problem. Thank you, Vijay. So what I'm trying to say here is, this session has been completely depends on, or it's been completely planning to deliver with a more practical oriented way here. Now coming on into the session plan, you may be coming from a different background. You may be completing the your educations, or you may be coming from a college, or you may be already working on in a cloud, or you may be not knowing anything about the cloud technology. So we may be having a people from a different background here.
Sir,
So the
excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir. One thing
yeah,
I asking you, sir, is a my I have a experience is a different background means is a telecom sectors. Is a telecom sectors is a means I'm not a any IT sectors. I'm not working. Is a telecom sectors mean field level work means is a suppose have a site down. So that's regarding I have experience. So
I'll go. So I'll do one thing. I'll take all our questions possible. Like once I just completed this presentation,
okay, okay,
then I'll go through around the table.
okay,
Okay.
okay, no issue. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you. I'm not defending, or I'm not asking you to stop asking the questions. I'm just taking. I'll be taking a question possible like end of this program here. Okay. So just give me a few minutes here. Now, what I'm trying to say here is, um, you may be having a people from a different background, as PJ has been already pointed. He's been coming from a non-IT background. So always people have a questions or a doubt. Am I eligible for this, or uh, can I able to join this session, or if I'm joining this session, do I need to have some basic skill on in IT? So nothing to worry about all these things. Don't be panic also here. So the networking is planning to have this session from a scratch onwards. We always see our students has been coming from a fresher background or not knowing anything about this cloud technology. So we'll be starting from a scratch, and the people maybe already got some idea about the cloud technology. Whatever input we are giving here, that will make your foundation has been strong and clear. The concept has been strong and clear. You may be seeing like when you start making a home or in a flat or a villa, always you may be notice like the people who spend a lot of time on in making a foundation is strong, right? The reason is like Once your foundation been strong and clear, you can move to any verticals. You can move to cloud administrator role, or you can move to architect role, or you may be able to move to DevOps side, or you may be able to go to the data science or a data analyst side. Any side you can able to move it here. So this program has been starting completely from a foundation level or in a scratch level. So we'll be starting about understanding about what is a cloud computing. You may be already done a lot of research on understanding about a cloud. You may be searched, is there any job opportunity we have it for a cloud, or which course we need to do for this. That the reason finally you've been landed on this demo session. So you may be already done some homework from your side. So what I will try to do here is, uh, along with your homework, I'll be adding you some technical information also, because we'll try to understand what is a cloud computing here, how this has been different from an on-premises scenario here. You may be already having a laptop or a server or a data center or a data room or IT infrastructure has been available in your organization. How this has been different from a cloud infrastructure? What is the extra benefit you are going to get it here? So we'll have a detailed discussion about understanding about how cloud computing has been working here. Now, once you got an idea here, hey, cloud computing is going to be my next focus, or in cloud computing, I'm going to get some kind of additional opportunity or a career improvement. Then we may be having a question here. Where do I need to start it here? Because when you search internet, you may be able to see Azure or Google Cloud or AWS or Alibaba or HP or IBM. There are many vendors are available on in a customer places here. So what we are going to do here, it's like, where do I need to start it here? Or we'll try to understand about, in case if you're starting on in a cloud, on a basically on in a Microsoft Azure, which certification you need to do first. Once you've done a certification here, which path you need to move your career road. So we'll be giving you some mentorship program here. It's not that we are just finishing a session and we are not saying like a Tata bye bye Vinay or Tata bye bye Harsh. We will be available here. Will be available here. So always we here to support you in case if you have any technical doubt, or in case if you want planning to write some kind of a program, so or in case if you're planning to do some kind of a certification, or in case if you're going for some interview, you need some input, or in case if you are facing some issues on a real-time production scenario, one hand away. We are here. Networking is available here, so we will help you that you will be able to handle all such kind of situation here. So don't think that this session is only to just finish some slides or a labs here. Think like you are going to connect with a professional network or a professional community where you have a large experience resource or a team has been available to guide you, mentor you, and support you. So that is the way the session has been planned here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Robin. I have a 17 years of experience on an IT infrastructure. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I'm holding almost 35 plus certifications, and my core area is about multi-cloud scenarios, especially it's on into Azure, into AWS, and into the Google Cloud. And I focus more on into this Microsoft training programs here. Now, that's about my background. So what you can do here, it's you have a chat window is been opened for you. Can you just put your name, from which location you have been connected, and your background also? So are you coming from a fresher, or do you have any kind of experience here? Can you just put that information also on the chat? So let me understand your background. So that will help you to um, that will help us giving you more examples or scenarios during the during the training delivery. So if you can have a some information, if you can just post it on the chat, that will be well and good. Let's go around the table. So I request everyone to just type it on in a chat. Yes. Hey, I'm not seeing any comment on the chat. So you want me to enable the mic and go around the table? Hey, Artika, so let's start from you. Hey, Bharati,
Okay. Uh,
can you?
Hi,
Yeah.
good evening.
Hey, good
Uh,
evening, Artik.
so I'm from Chandigarh and I'm working in routing and switching and F5 domain.
Okay,
So,
you are
but
basically from a
yeah.
security domain, right?
No, routing and switching, yes. But for in terms of cloud, I don't have much knowledge about that.
Okay. Yeah, rest of the members also, if you can just post your intro on the chat, that will be well and good. So next 2 minutes, we can finish that.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, you can pause. Well, in case if you are not able to type, use your mic, please use it. Okay.
My name is Neeraj Kumar. I am working in IT security in PRA India Private Limited company. It is best construction based company. So I mostly work in desktop support, just like printers, cameras, desktop support, just like it, sir.
Okay.
And I am working now in Maharashtra.
Oh, you are in located in Mumbai. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I'm Vinay. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm Vinay. I'm working in Wipro as system
Yeah.
administrator
Okay.
in Bangalore. I was working.
Yeah, thank you, Vinay. So basically, like a system administrator, like which operating system you're handling?
It's Windows 10.
Windows 10 you're handling.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
like past 2 years I was in Wipro,
Okay,
so I was planning to move for Azure.
okay. Next, rest of the members, can you post your intro on the chat? Because around the table, if you're going everyone, so it will be taking a time. Can everyone please post your intro on the chat, please? Okay, no problem. So I think people may be having a typing issue or people may be connected from mobile. I understood that. Possibly in the next session, we'll have a detailed intro about from each and everyone who joined the session here. Now, we understood or we'll have a more discussion about self introduction on expectation and all these points. We'll have a different session or in the upcoming session, we'll discuss it here. Now, about the facility part, how the session is been planned. A class hours is going to be the evening hours. We'll have a connect the coordinator or the counselor will connect with you. Mostly we'll try to fix it in the evening, 8 o'clock or 8:30. Or if all of us are thinking like no, evening it's going to be a professional, we have a problem. Like if you're thinking like let's connect it in the morning. So based on the majority of this one, we'll take a call on that. So right now we have been planning to have a session in the evening hours. Now, in case if after joining the session and people has been thinking like we need to move to a different timing or a different time slot, we all can sit together and we'll see the possibility of changing the time schedule. So right now we have been planning in the evening hours. All this session has been planned with a practical oriented way, as we discussed a few minutes before. These are the other programs we focus here in case if you have any requirement from your organization or from your side. We have all the networking vertical has been available here. And addition to that, all your Microsoft training program or AWS or a Google and all the Microsoft training programs or virtualization or a cluster. And we have all security training program also, it's been available with us. So you can connect with a um, backend team. They will help you for assigning to the respective training program. So in case if you're looking for some security program or ethical hacking or uh, any other training on in a region language, all these facilities been available with us. So in case if you're looking for a specific program or your organization if you've been looking for any kind of a program, please connect with the counselor. They will help you for registering or taking that requirement forward. That's about training is being offered here. Now, coming on into the course, how this has been structured here. This program has been completely we are focusing on in the Microsoft Administrator Training Program. We'll be focusing on a two certification program. One is basically known as AZ 900 and 𝐊𝐢𝐧104 program here. So end of the program, confidently you will be able to go and write in two programs here. One is AZ900 and the second program is been AZ104 program. So these are the two program that's been available. So end of the program, so confidently you will be able to go and write two certifications here. After that, we have a security program also. It's been happening on all weekends, and we have a program has been available for architect also. So once you completed this program, you can, in case if you're interested and if you're happy with the training, you can join that session also. We have architect programs, security programs, cloud security program, or cloud master programs. All these have been running parallelly here. So in case if anyone has been looking for any of other programs also, please connect with the support team. They will help you on that. Now, how the session is been planned here. As I said, for all the modules, you will have a live demos, and you will have a presentation will be available. So this presentation will be shared with you in a PDF format. The end of the training program, you will be getting a PDF format, and the PDF format, all that contents will be available. And I'll try to give you some handout also. So that will be able to give you some additional insight or additional information, which will help us to understand about um, that will understand about uh, understanding about different solutions here or different services has been available here. So you can able to see it's you can able to join, or you can able to go and write the exam here. So that's about on in a course part here. So you'll be getting a PDF copy and handout of all this training we are doing here. Lab part, you will be showing you also, or you'll be able to uh, get an insight about a practical approach here. So end of the each module here, you can able to see, I'll be showing a demo for how all these services have been working. So we'll be connecting to Microsoft portal here. Let me give you some example here. For example, like if you want to connect to uh, so I'm just waiting for the OTP code here. Just give me a second. Right now, you may be able to see on the screen. This is going to be your Microsoft Azure portal. Basically, all your lab you are going to do with a Microsoft Azure portal here. So when we have a session on any module, it can be a database, or it can be a storage, or it can be on a networking. After discussing the theory or after discussing a concept, I'll be showing a live demo here. For example, like let's take a scenario of creating a virtual machine. So we'll be discussing about understanding about what is a virtual machine, how this has been different from an on-premises scenario, We'll be giving information about different designing and implementation aspects here. We'll be discussing about making a checklist. We'll be discussing about what are the components we needed for implementing a VM. So all these points will be discussed during the theory session. Now, once the theory and the concept is been clear, I'll be showing a live demo here. For example, like I want to show you implementing a VM. So I'll be showing a different mechanism or option for implementing a virtual machine on in a cloud portal. So I'll be saying that we need to go to this virtual machine. From here, we need to give a details about subscription. So we'll have a discussion about what is a subscription, in which situation you are going to use a subscription. So we'll be having a discussion about resource group. All these points will be discussed prior to this screen here. Then in case if you want to have some additional input is needed, all this will be showing live demo on in the portal here. For example, like I'm just giving like a demo batch. I'm just giving like importance of a resource group here. Then I'll be showing you like a demo VM. I'll be giving you a live demo of creating a VMs here. Let me configure it here. I'll be showing you like the importance of username and password. We'll be having a discussion about a different options which has been showing on in a Microsoft portal. Then we'll be showing a live demo of creating a service here. So right now I'm not taken anything on in the networking or a disk or any of these terms here. I just shown these are the option we are using here. So what I'm trying to say here, it's like whenever you're having a session on in a AZ104, end of the discussion, all that concept or lab will be discussed with a live simulation here. Right now you may be able to see we are creating a virtual machine here. So we'll have a all discussion has been completed on the virtual machine side. Then I'll be showing a demo how to implement a VM. Then I'll be showing about how to connect to that. Then we'll have a discussion about different issues or concerns which you are going to face it in a customer place here. So this is the way the session is been planned on in a AZ104 program. It's not for AZ104. All the Microsoft training which we are delivering here is been more practical oriented, case study based we have been discussing. So we'll have a whiteboard has been available. So we'll have a whiteboard is been available here. So in a whiteboard, we'll be sharing you all the details here. So whatever things we are doing, all the case studies, everything it's been explained on this board, and uh, mic and the chat it's been enabled for everyone, and you'll be getting a handout and all the documents and the quizzes, everything on the during the session and after the session also. So right now you can able to see this lab or it's been lab is been started, and we are enabled a service here. So once the session has been ready and it's been resources been available online, then we'll be discussing about management of that resource, different concerns or issues which you are going to face in a customer places. So all these points will be discussed here. So what I'm trying to say here, it's like when we have a discussion on in a Microsoft Azure side, what the session is being delivered with a lab here. I'll be helping you for creating a lab account also. Don't worry about that. In case you may be not having a lab account, I'll be able to help you for how to create a uh, different labs or different way of creating an account. All this will be discussed also. So let me start with a question here. So you may be heard about a concept called cloud computing. So you may be already done a lot of research on in internet, and you may be seeing like cloud computing is going to be the next job opportunity, or it's going is the hot cake in the market here. So when you're going for purchasing a mobile, we have a lot of options are available in the market, right? You have Apple has been available now. Even if your Apple is we are taking, you have iPhone 13, 14, 15. There are different models has been available, or you have a Realme or a Redmi or a OnePlus. There are different vendors are available in the market here. Now, when it is coming on in a cloud computing also, there are many vendors or a players are available in the market who has been capable to provide your cloud solution to us. Basically, they are known as CSP. The technical word we used to use it in a customer scenario is called a CSP. You maybe heard about a term called a CSP. So CSP is the word we are using here. So CSP stands for Cloud Service Provider. Now in your home, you may be using BSNL or Airtel or a VI or Vodafone or other different vendors you are using basically for providing the internet connection. We used to call them as a ISP, right? Internet Service Provider. So similar way, if you take a cloud computing, there are many players are available who has been capable to provide the cloud solution to us. Basically, they are known as CSP. It's called a cloud service provider here. Now, when it is coming on in a market, you may be able to see Microsoft, Amazon, or a Google. They are the leading vendors here, capable to provide this cloud solution. Now, the product available from a Microsoft, it's basically known as Microsoft Azure. The cloud product available from a Microsoft, it's basically known as Microsoft Azure is the cloud product. Now, the cloud product available from a Amazon, basically known as AWS. So the cloud product available from a Amazon is basically known as AWS. The cloud product available from a Google, it's basically known as GCP. So Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, these are the leading players which you can able to see in the market who has been providing a cloud solution to us. Don't sit with a perception only Google or a Microsoft or Amazon has been available. No, there are many other players are also available in the market who has been capable to provide a cloud solution to us. You may be heard about Alibaba, or you may be heard about VMware or Rackspace or a Red Hat or Oracle. There are many ways are available in the market who is providing a solution to us. Now, we are focusing here on one of the leading vendor or the area where you can able to see there is a lot of job opportunity or a career opportunity you are getting. It's called Microsoft. So this training has been completely focused more on Microsoft Azure here. So we'll be discussing about which certification you need to do first, or what are the certification options has been available from a Microsoft here. So we'll be starting a journey here. Where do we need to start your certifications? Which course you need to do first? So you are going to do for Azure Administrator. After this course, which direction you want to do here? So we'll have a detailed discussion about different certification has been available from Microsoft. Basically, there are you can able to see different program has been available, like basically known as fundamentals or Azure Administrator or Associate or Expert. There are many program you can able to see from a Microsoft here. So we'll have a detailed discussion during our session. What are the content is being covered on the fundamentals, um, or what are the other program is been available from a Microsoft here. I'll be giving you detailed information about the roadmap also. So basically, like we'll be discussing about what are the different certification has been available, which certification whom the Microsoft has been focusing that. So we have a detailed discussion about roadmap, and the topic which you are going to cover for this program is about Microsoft Administrator program. So we'll be starting from a scratch. We'll be try to understand about cloud fundamentals first. Then there we'll have a detailed discussion about understanding about a cloud computing, Azure core services. We'll have a discussion about the network security aspects. Then we'll have a practical approach on in a different areas like a Active Directory, identity management. We'll have a discussion about a storage account or managing a storage. We'll be moving on in a VM creation or availability creations. We'll be discussing about a networking part. We'll be discussing about a cloud security. Finally, we'll be disaster recovery or a backup sources. So that is the way the session is being planned. And this session we are planning almost a 32 hours, 30 to 40 hours. We'll be finishing this session here. So that is the way the entire program is being drafted, and the program is been going to deliver in the next couple of weeks. Now, these are the module we are planning to cover it here. So we'll be discussing with the cloud concept, Then we'll be moving on in Active Directory, resource management, data protection, and finally we'll be ending with a monitoring side here. So I have discussed about how lab also it's been configured. Let me take your questions first, then I'll go for the next of the things here. Bharati has been asking, I would like to ask some questions about real-time environment. Yes, Bharati, all this is been explained with a real-time production examples, and all it's been shown with a live demo also. So over the servers or a networking database or a storage account, everything's been discussed with a real-time scenarios, and we'll have a live demo also for you available for this. So mic has been enabled for everyone here. Any questions from anyone?
Yeah, hi. I have a question, if I may.
Yeah, take please.
Yeah, so this course will be covering AZ 900, 104, and security as well, 500 or not?
No, security, we have a separate program has been available. So in case if you're interested to join that, you can connect with the admin team. So I'll ask the admin team to connect with you.
Oh, okay. Because I was told that AZ, it was AZ 104, 700, and 500.
Yes, there is another
that they
program has
enrolled.
been running. Yes, we have another program has been available, which covering AZ700, basically
Yeah.
networking, security side also.
Okay. They told that, I mean, basically, I was enrolled for that course.
Okay.
So not sure if this is the demo class that they only shared the link for.
No, for
Uh,
attending this one, we prefer to have this course to be completed first. That will help you to understand that actually making your foundation is strong and clear. In case if you're directly, if you're going on a cloud security, you will have some tough time. That the
yeah.
reason our learning council is been advise you to attend this session first.
Yeah, I
Because
understand that.
yeah,
So no. The question is my that basically I was enrolled for AZ 104, 700, and 500 combined.
okay, okay,
So not sure if I have to contact support for the other course
yeah,
once 104 is completed. So I'll check with them.
yeah, okay, yeah, please.
Okay, thank you. So and one more thing. So the class for this course will happen in the weekdays, right?
Yes, it's been all weekdays. It's been happening.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Any other question from anyone?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, it's been audible loud and clear.
Yeah. My question is that there is a multiple cloud platform in market. Okay, can you guide us? Which one is better than for us?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, we'll have a
Yeah,
Q&A
which
session. Definitely, we'll have a Q&A session has been available. Basically, like how the market has been going, which direction you want to do. So we have a detailed session has been planned. Possible like end of the training module, we'll have a discussion about the interview or so we'll have a detailed discussion on this one.
okay.
So there is a plan, there is a module or there is a hour has been planned basically for understanding about this all these market studies, and it's basically we'll have a discussion about uh, which course has been mapping for your job role, which course you want to do, and how to move forward also. So we'll have a discussion about that. So it's been already covering here. Suppose we're like end of the module, we'll have uh, a module is been planned for understanding about the production or understanding the market. We have a session is we have been planning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, sir, I have one question here. So will we cover this Azure Express route as well in this?
Yes, we'll be discussing about a VPN 3 models here, S2S, P2S, and Express route also. Practically, Vaibhav, I won't be able to show you a Express route because you may be knowing like we need to have a edge servers and all this facility needed. But I'll be showing you the P2S and S2S here.
Okay, all right.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hello, sir. I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
If I have a 2 to 3 years of experience in the field of desktop support, so what is the prerequisite for getting a training Azure 104? Actually, I'm really very confused. Which cloud course should be taken about AWS and Azure?
Now, for doing AZ104, you don't need to worry too much about a prerequisites and all these things, because this NDA program, what we are planning to deliver, it's been completely starting from a scratch. You need to have only the passion is being needed here. So here they will be starting from a scratch. You need to have just basic idea about the IT infrastructure. So you don't need to be panic and you don't need to be worried also.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Got it.
Thank you. I think we are good, and all this book and all these things will be shared and it's been recommended. So all this will be discussed during the session. So we'll be getting all these materials and all the information. So you'll be getting a case studies, you will be getting a handout, you will be getting lab questions, and you will be added to a WhatsApp group as well. So once you've been enrolled for this program. So don't worry about that. So we'll be taking care of you. So with that note, I'm pausing here. So the session will be started from this week onwards, and don't delay. So please connect with the support team as soon as possible and enroll for this session. So don't delay for this. So I promise you this is going to be a more real-time, practical oriented, case study based delivery session. So you won't be disappointed. And with that note, I'm just hand overing to the counselor here. Hey, Gaurav or Pradeep, over to you. Hey, Gaurav.
Yes, sir. Yes, so guys, the batch will be going to get started from this Thursday. Okay, and like the sir has already mentioned all the details. So if any particular assistance you need in, you can get back to us, and we will be more than happy to assist you for that. Okay.
Thank you. So thank you all. So wish you a great journey with the cloud computing, and hope I can meet everyone on in the Thursday onwards. So wish you all the best. Thank you. So with that note, we are stopping this demo session, and let's connect on Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Good night, sir.